Let me start with something uncomfortable. Most people don't lack respect because they're bad, boring, or incapable. They lack respect because of small habits they repeat every day without even noticing. And the wild part? Most of those habits come from trying to be nice, trying to be understanding, trying to be helpful, trying to avoid conflict. But instead of earning respect, they quietly lose it. So this isn't about becoming arrogant, aggressive, or cold. This is about stopping the behaviors that silently tell people, you don't need to take me seriously, because respect isn't demanded. It's communicated. Before we get into the behaviors, here's the big misunderstanding. People think respect comes from status, confidence, money, or being loud. But in real life, respect comes from how you treat yourself when no one is forcing you to. People are always watching. How you handle discomfort, how you respond to disrespect, how you protect your time, how you speak about yourself. And without saying a word, they decide how to treat you. So let's talk about what to stop doing. First thing to stop, over-explaining yourself. You say no and immediately feel the need to give a full documentary. You explain. You clarify. You add background nobody asked for. And suddenly your simple decision turns into a debate. Here's what over-explaining quietly communicates. I'm not fully confident in this choice. I need you to approve this. I feel guilty for choosing myself. But confident people don't over-explain. They state, not rudely, not aggressively, just clearly. And clarity earns respect. Next, stop apologizing for things that aren't your fault. There's accountability, and then there's shrinking yourself out of habit. Sorry for bothering you. Sorry for asking. Sorry, this might be dumb. After a while, the message underneath becomes, I don't deserve space here. People don't consciously think it, but they feel it. Respect grows when you treat your presence as normal, not as an inconvenience. You're allowed to speak. You're allowed to ask. You're allowed to exist without apology. Another big one, stop saying yes when you mean no. Every time you say yes out of fear of conflict, rejection, or disappointing someone, you train people to ignore your boundaries. And here's the twist. People don't lose respect because you say no. They lose respect when you say yes and then resent them for it. Because resentment leaks through tone, through energy, through passive behavior. A calm, honest no builds more respect than a fake yes ever will. Next, stop laughing at things that disrespect you. You know that laugh, the uncomfortable one. The I don't like this, but let me keep it smooth laugh. Someone crosses a line, makes a joke at your expense, dismisses your opinion, and instead of addressing it, you smile. That moment teaches people how far they can go. Respect isn't about being humorless. It's about not betraying yourself just to avoid awkwardness. You don't have to explode. Sometimes silence is enough. Sometimes a calm look. Sometimes a simple, nah, I don't like that. That's power. Next thing to stop, seeking approval before you decide. If every decision needs validation, people stop seeing you as solid. What do you think I should do? Is this okay? Am I right? Advice is healthy. Approval dependency is not. People respect those who listen, but decide for themselves. When you trust your judgment, others start trusting it too. Another one, stop talking badly about yourself. It feels harmless. I'm not that smart. I always mess things up. I'm terrible at this. Even as a joke, your brain hears it. And so does everyone else. You might think you're being humble, but what people feel is uncertainty. Respect doesn't require arrogance, just self-respect. Speak to yourself like someone you value. And finally, stop avoiding discomfort. Here's the truth most people don't like. Respect grows through discomfort. Hard conversations, clear boundaries, awkward honesty. Avoiding discomfort keeps things peaceful on the surface, but it keeps you invisible underneath. Every time you choose short-term comfort over long-term self-respect, you pay for it later. Respect is built when people see that you can stand in uncomfortable moments without collapsing. So what actually earns respect? Not dominance, not volume, not ego. Consistency, calm confidence, clear boundaries, emotional control, self-trust. People respect those who don't need to prove themselves because their behavior already does. And here's the shift that changes everything. The moment respect changes is when you stop asking, "How do I get people to respect me?" and start asking, "How do I respect myself in this moment?" Every decision answers that. And people notice. Not immediately, not loudly, but permanently. So stop shrinking. Stop apologizing for existing. Stop betraying yourself for approval. When you treat yourself seriously, the world follows. Not because you demanded it, but because you earned it.